What's up, guys? My name is Chase, and this is my YouTube channel, Little GM. So, what I'm gonna be doing on this channel is more like mock drafts, fantasy stuff, like players need to watch out for, rebuilding teams, and just rebuilding like rosters and what the off season should be like, and stuff like that. And don't forget to subscribe and post notifications on, and leave a like. So let's get into it. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be picking two teams that kind of stunk this year, and now I'm gonna kind of rebuild them in the off season. What they should do in the off season to make them better and to make them have successful next year. So my two teams are the Pats and the Vikings because they kind of stunk this year and they had some key things that they had to fix. Okay, let's start off at the Pats. So the Pats kind of stunk this year. Cam Newton could not complete a pass to save his life. It was just kind of a mess on offense. The only good player that came out of there was Damian Harris. And yeah, he's good, but they need some more. First of all, Cam Newton, oh my god, he's probably the worst QB in football. So they need to get rid of him. And who I think they should get is Sam Darnold. Because the Jets are probably going to draft Trevor Lawrence. So, Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields, one of those two. So, I think they're going to have to get rid of Sam Darnold. So, I think they just have to bump him on the bus and get him to New England, because that's for me exactly what they need. They need someone has a good arm, he complete passes, and he's just on a really bad team from the Jets. That's probably why you guys are being like, "Oh, he stinks," but like he's on a bad team. I think you guys should just give him a chance because he's going to be pretty good. So I think they should get that for their QB, and then they need a wide receiver and a tight end because Julian Edelman is banged up. I don't really think he's good, but he's getting old, so they need some new guys. And like Darius Byrd, N'Keal Harry, no. So I think first of all they should look at Allen Robinson. I don't think the Bears were going to take him, and he's really good. He will fit the scheme of Sam Darnold's offense and Bill Belichick's. So that will help for a lot. And I think they should get Marvin Jones Jr. because he'll be good because he'll be that little threat around. He could do the deep ball, he could do the cross routes, he can do the slants, he can do like 10, 15 yards, and that's what they're going to need out of him. But Sam Darnold can't be throwing the ball every single time to Allen Robinson, so they need him and Julian Edelman, and that's a trio. Like Julian Edelman, Allen Robinson, Marvin Jones Jr. That's really good. Then they need a tight end because they need a tight end. Like Ossie, he's not gonna save your team. Ben Izzo, he's not gonna save your team. Like no. Sorry, but no, they're not going to save your team. So I think they should get Kyle Pitts because he's long, he's fast, he's tough, he's strong from Florida. He's everything they need because they need one of those strong tight ends because they don't have one of those. And every team I think needs a decent tight end, or else they're gonna like flat out just stop and he's gonna stink. And they just need a tight end. They should have got that guy Cole Kmet, but they didn't get him. So now they have They have another chance, and I think they should get Kyle Pitts. And I feel like those four: Julian Edelman, Marvin Jones, Allen Robinson, and Kyle Pitts. That would be great. I feel like in Sam Darnold and Damian Harris. Now that's an offense, and the Pats' defense is good. Like, they're good. Stephon Gilmore is hurt, but he just hurt himself. And their defense was pretty good. So I don't think you can really change anything there because I don't think Bill Belichick would want to go too far in their GM. They get too far in the free agency. So I think that should be what they have. And I think they could get back to their playoff run and maybe even steal that division from the Bills. So, yeah. Now let's get into the Vikings. So the Vikings, their defense is what killed them. And they could go 8-9 or whatever, 7. I don't even know what their record is right now because they're stinking right now. So, first of all, everyone's going to be like, oh, Kirk Cousins is not the QB. I wanted to say that too, but I feel like he is. He made that team good. And I'm just sorry. That's what's going to happen. And I think he's a QB. But I feel like they could get Kyle Trask. Because I think on the first pick, the groom for a year or two and get Kirk Cousins out of there because he doesn't have a long time contract left. And I don't feel like the Vikings are going to re-sign him if he's not going to make another big playoff run like he did last year. So I don't really think they're going to do that. But if they get Kyle Trask, because right now it's going to go Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, that guy from BYU, Zach Wilson, and then they're going to go Trey Lance, and then that's right where Trask is going to fall, and that's right where the Vikings fall. So that's what I think they should go for, and that could probably make their offense a little better when Kirk Cousins has to leave, so then they don't have to go get a big veteran that we don't even know if they can get that. And then I think they should get Justin Simmons from the Broncos because he's going into free agency. Anthony Harris is going into free agency, but I don't think they should go with Anthony Harris because I don't think they're going to re-sign him. It's just a waste of money if they can just go get a guy like Justin Simmons. Like Harrison Smith and Justin Simmons, that could be a really good duo in the back. So, yeah. And then I think they should go up there and get Richard Sherman because they have a lot of young cornerbacks, and that's not a bad thing. But I feel like they need one veteran for a cornerback, like Xavier Rhodes, but he's got old and he got kind of rusty. So I think they need a guy like Richard Sherman to put them back on the top defense. And I feel like that could actually help them a lot because they have, and I just want you guys to remember, 4 guys out. 4 guards. Pierce, I forget what his first name is, but he's out. He opted out. Danielle Hunter is out. Anthony Barr, Eric Kendrick. That's 4 really good defensive players. And I think once they get those back, they could be another top defense like they have. And I think they should get Levante Davis because I feel like they need a pass rusher and they need a guy that can defend the pass. And that's exactly what they need out of him. That's exactly what I think they can get out of him. And that would be great. And then Daquan Jones. I feel like I pronounced that wrong, but he's from the Falcons and he's a pass rusher. And I feel like they just need one more. And just hear me out. Harrison Smith, Justin Simmons, Eric Hendricks, Anthony Barr, Pierce, Hunter, Richard Sherman, Levante Davis. That's like, God, oh my God, that could be another top 5 defense like they had a couple years ago. And I think that's exactly what they need because their offense is playing really good, but their defense is stinking, and I think that could really put them back on the board. So, yeah. And thanks for watching, guys. And if you ever want to come back, just type in little GM, and I'll be here, and I'll be posting soon. I won't be taking another week, but I'll be posting soon. So, yeah. And just leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and post notifications on when you want to, when I post my next video. So, yeah. Bye.